Hello, how are you? I'm Chris, you're watching FRAG-MENTAL. I've got a nice relaxed video for you today. I'm just going to be doing some sampling, some first impressions. The Perfume Society very kindly sent me this as a Christmas present. I've had it a few weeks, but I've not opened it, so I thought I would do it with you on camera. Now, I can't remember exactly everything that's in here, but one thing definitely did stand out to me. You know I love Parfums de Marly Sedley is in here. I've never smelled Sedley, so I'm really looking forward to sharing my first impressions with you. We're going to see what other goodies are in here as well, so stay tuned. So sit back, relax, get yourself a drink. I've got one here. I've got a coffee on the go. Got a cool mug here. It says embrace the grind. Quite like that. I think it's a good slogan. And then if you turn it round, there's a pretty cool logo on here as well. Looks good, doesn't it? And coffee tastes great out of this mug too. Cheers. So we're going to go through this discovery box. This video is not sponsored by the Perfume Society. They sent me this before Christmas and they just said, Merry Christmas, basically, enjoy. So they didn't ask me to make a video. So I was going to be unboxing this and sampling all the fragrances that are in here. So I thought I'd make a video out of it and do it so you guys could see it on camera. And I get good feedback on these sit down, more relaxed conversational videos. So that is what we're gonna do today. This is called the Superman box, by the way. It's £22 on their website. And there's loads of good samples in here. I'll put a picture on screen so you can see everything that's in here. And I'm going to go through a few things. I might not get through every sample in here because I don't want the video to go on too long. I'm going to cherry pick a few things that really interest me, including Parfums de Marly Sedley. So I think it's good value if you want to try and sample a few of the newer releases or popular releases, both designer and niche. Perfume Society always seem to put some great boxes together. Not opened this yet, let's see what's in. I love it. Actually, you get a whole book of sample strips. So let's open it up and start sniffing. Okay, now I'm gonna go straight into Sedley, okay? Because I've just been dying to smell this fragrance for so long. I haven't smelled all Parfums de Marly's fragrances, but all the ones I have smelled, I do really love. I do enjoy Percival. I think that's a great fragrance, and I have Galloway. I think Parfums de Marly really do excel at the richer, darker fragrances. Things like Herod, Carlisle, love those fragrances. But Percival, I love it. It's not a complex fragrance. Yeah, it smells similar to other things, but you know, I've had some great compliments wearing Percival. I think it's a superb fragrance. I would love to add that to my collection at some point. So let's go on skin, and I can smell it now, and then at the end of the video I can come back and let you know how it's settled down a bit. It's quite aromatic, fresh, a little soapy maybe, floral, quite sweet. Does seem kind of a familiar genre. I don't think it's anything that's completely unique, but you know, most fragrances aren't. Every now and then something new and unique comes along and blows our minds, but most of the time fragrances are within, you know, a similar genre to other fragrances, and you know, they're done very well, and PDM fragrances are always done really well. I get a Sauvage type fresh smell from this. It doesn't smell exactly like that. It's got much more depth. It's much more rounded, I think, than Sauvage. There's something else. There's maybe, I don't know if it's something fruity in here, but there's a real sort of pointed aspect to this fragrance. Fresh, fruity hesperides, leading to fresh flowers, sandalwood base. So it's not a complex fragrance. It smells really nice. I'm going to come back to that at the end of the video, just see how it settles down on my skin, and maybe I'll wear that. I'll make that my fragrance of today. Sedley's good. Sedley's good. I can tell you right now, it's not going to be my favourite from the house because Carlisle is one of my all-time favourite fragrances. I love Herod. You know, I do gravitate towards the darker fragrances, the richer fragrances, especially those tobacco accords. You know what? That is a very versatile fragrance. I would probably wear that more than Carlisle and Herod, simply because it is so versatile. Okay, let's try a few other things out. Anima Vinci, Wood of Life. Don't know about this. It's a eau de parfum, woody aromatic. So we'll try this one as well. Almost get like a green stick, you know, when you snap a twig and it's green on the inside. A little bit mossy maybe, a little bit green, a little bit mossy, woody. Very nice. Yeah, again, I don't think that's a game changer, but pleasant. Now this is a good fragrance. I've got to smell it. I've got to spray it right now because I love this one so much. I do not own a bottle of Side Effect. Damn, this is a good fragrance. Tobacco, vanilla, rum, cinnamon. Oh, it's everything I like. Wow. 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 Got to get me a bottle of this, seriously. Side Effect is incredible. What a fantastic fragrance. Ooh, yes. All right, okay, so now you know how I feel about Side Effect. Let's go with a Floris London fragrance. The only one I own is 89, and this is Vert Fougere. So I guess this is going to be maybe green, mossy, aromatic, gentlemanly. That smells a little bit medicinal. You know how Gucci Guilty Absolute has that Band-Aid or TCP sort of smell? I get something similar in this one actually. Very woody, intensely woody. Quite dry, not sweet at all, quite bitter. As with Gucci Guilty Absolute, it's a little bit of a shock at first because it's very intense, but then something just keeps drawing you in, and I'm getting that from this one as well. Tenacious, multifaceted fragrance. I will definitely agree with that, tenacious. That's one I got to spend time with. It's intriguing me. I expected it to be something lighter from Floris, but it's got a dark intensity to it. So that's intriguing. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that, but I think I'm gonna enjoy that once I start wearing it on skin. We've got Jimmy Choo Man. Everyone, I think most people know what that one smells like. We've got Dylan Blue, so we'll skip these ones that a lot of people know about. Here's one I have a bottle of. This is from St. Giles fragrance. This is called the Stylist. This is my favorite from St. Giles. It is mango and incense, composed by Bertrand Duchefort, who also worked with mango and incense in a completely different way, but equally as fantastic with L'Artisan Parfumers Timbuktu. Amazing fragrance. This is a little easier to wear, I would say. I think this is perhaps a little more mainstream. There's even some tobacco in here. The Stylist is a superb fragrance. I won't smell that now because, as I say, I have a bottle. And Kierin NYC Santal Sky, another great one from Kierin. Love what they do, and their fragrance is very affordable. I also have a bottle of this, so I will not smell that one. Oxford from Ruth Mastenbroek. Okay, a great perfumer. So I'm very interested to smell this. So let's see what's going on with Oxford. That comes off as a little peppery, maybe. I like that. There's depth to this as well. It's quite a deep fragrance. So it's an amber with oriental notes. It's not a heavy amber though, I would say. It's definitely got weight to it, but that's good. So this smells quite complex. I think this is one on skin that is really going to shine, but just off this strip. First impressions, loving that one, great. So that can go in the absolute love pile with Initio and Sedley. That's great, yeah, loving that. Definitely going to be exploring that one a little bit more. And we'll try this, never heard of this one. Laboratorio Olfativo, and I'm guessing, and this is called Tonkade or Tonkade. I'm guessing it's got tonka in it. I'll have a little spray before I look at the notes. So if it's tonka, something sweet, syrupy, maybe. Love tonka. It is one of my favourite notes, and obviously we find it so often in fragrances. Let's see what this smells like. Ooh, yes. So what I love about these discovery sets, just a chance to discover houses you've never heard of, try them for the first time, gives you an idea of, you know, maybe some future purchases. Sweet, syrupy, tonka heavy. I almost get I just get like a coconutty vibe, you know, like the coconut you get in Parfum de Marly Sedley, something similar to that. Sweet, like a dessert-like coconut, sweet coconut. Vanilla, I think there's a lot of vanilla in here. I get a kind of custardy vibe to it. Let's have a look at the notes. So there's neroli, tonka, cardamom, atlas cedar, patchouli, cashmeran, vanilla, incense, musks and ambery woods. So this, if you like rich vanilla heavy fragrances, you know, the type of vanilla that smells really rich and natural, like a Madagascan vanilla, that's what this smells like. Very warming, very rich vanilla fragrance. Really enjoying that. That's definitely going on the like pile. And we have Atelier des Eaux. So I have a few from them, but I don't have this one. This is Cuir Sacre. Perfume Society, you know what you're doing with these boxes, don't you? You put some good ones in. A smooth, fruity, leather type fragrance. Maybe some vetiver in here as well. This is nice. This smells classy. This is, rather than some of the others that are sweet and indulgent and a little bit gourmand, this is one of those fragrances that that's very assertive, very bold and confident, but in a wearable way. And it means business. This is what I call these types of fragrances, like a boss fragrance. This is a boss fragrance. If you want to make a statement, if you want to smell good, if you want to smell like you've got your stuff together, then definitely going on the love pile as well. 2 samples left. Let's see if we want to spray these. Yeah, actually I will, because we've got Frank from And Perfumes, a new brand. Simon Constantine, who was with Guerrilla Perfumes, has set up his new brand. I've smelt some of their others. Quality is immense on those, but I haven't smelt Frank, so let's try that. Not sure if there's violet in here, but I get the smell of the, what are those little violets, Parma violets, you know, the Parma violet sweets? Initially, maybe it's just the alcohol, but I get a vibe of that. This smells airy, breezy, aldehydic and woody as well. This smells good. Fresh, yeah, something almost minty, piney maybe. Very good. That is Frank from And then we have 21 Conduit Street from Jovoy. So this is floral, smoky, lavender, like a dry earthiness to it, vetiver. Again, another quite bold fragrance. I always enjoy what Jovoy do. I've sampled a lot of their fragrances and I've been very impressed with them all. Very good, yes. That is 21 Conduit Street, which is of course their London address. Yeah, nice. I mean, a lot of these I kind of need to just give full wearings on skin, but at the moment that is one that I think I like, but I just need to spend a little more time with exploring it. So there we go. Now I've got an absolute mess of samples and tester strips all over the table, but that was kind of a speed sniff, speed first impressions, but hopefully it's introduced a few brands to you that you weren't aware of. It's introduced this Perfume Society Superman box. You know what's in here now, so if there's a few things you want to sample like I've done today, then you know you can grab yourself a box and not too expensive. Thumbs up for Sedley. So it's gone a little more powdery. I don't think it's going to project. I don't feel like it's projecting a great deal off me, but I am going to wear it. Let's give it a full wearing. Let's do it properly. Let's give it a few sprays because it's only a little sprayer. See how it performs. So I'll come back to you. Maybe in the comments, I'll let you know how the overall performance was. But I think I'm getting more citrus now. I've given it a bigger spray. It smells fresh and bright, rich, versatile. Great summer fragrance, but I think definitely you could wear it all year round. Okay. There we go. Highlights for me were the Tonkade from Laboratorio, Olfativo, and could barely get that one out, easy for some to say, not me, and Initio Side Effect, and then Oxford from Ruth Mastenbroek. Those were the ones that really just sang to me off the strips, but of course, like I said, got to wear them on skin. So that's it from me today. Hope you enjoyed this relaxed first impressions. I'll just take one last sip of coffee before I go. And that's it. Thank you for watching. It's always appreciated. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. Remember, keep tuning into FM, keep smelling good, and I'll see you in the next one.